Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to find yourself. Man, I get this question a lot, whether it's through comments, DMs, emails, or from my existing clients. And that's, how do I go about finding myself? So at the end of this video, what you'll have is a clear understanding of what it means to find yourself, as well as those necessary steps to take, right? So I have 3 steps that, I teach to my clients, and to anybody who asks, honestly, that's why I want to make this video. I want to cover as many people as I can. But the steps I would use to find myself, right? So let's get right into it. I want to reframe our perspective on what we're doing here, finding ourselves. There's nothing to find, right? That's number one. There's nothing to find. You're not lost. It's aspects of yourself that you need to uncover, right? That's more what it is. It's just new aspects of yourself that, especially when people get around to wanting to dive into personal development, that's at the time where they want to find themselves, right? They want to go deep within to see what makes them tick, what makes them go. And that's where you get the tool like personal development, right? That's where that comes in, and it helps you uncover these aspects of yourself that you didn't know you had. And because you're able to uncover these new aspects of yourself, you'll see yourself in a different way. You'll see the world in a different way, right? As within, so without. So there's always this correlation between what's going on within and what's going on without. So as you uncover more about yourself and what's going on within, you'll have a better understanding of the landscape that you're looking at, the environment, reality. You understand? So that's number one. There's nothing to find. It's just aspects to uncover. All right, so that's number one. Number two is going to be, instead of asking, how do I find myself? A better question might be, who am I right now? Right? Who are you at this moment? What makes sense to you moving forward at this moment, right? Because the dreams and the aspirations and the desires that you might have had when you were 15, 20, 25 aren't the same as when you're 30 or 40 or 50, right? Those are technically 2 totally different people. The person you were when you were a teenager is different from the person you are when you're an adult. So I just want to emphasize, at this moment in time in life, what makes sense to you moving forward, right? Say you've been living by this script for the last 30 years, 40 years, and it's a script that you wrote, because everybody writes their own script, right? And what if I took that piece of paper, ripped up that script, and gave you a fresh piece and a pen and said, all right, what do you want to experience moving forward? So again, we're tapping into our current desires, our current dreams, our current wants. You understand? And based on who you are now and all the experience that you've lived and the wisdom you've pulled from that experience, because that's all we really want from the past. We just want the wisdom. Now, knowing what I know now, how do I want to move forward? That's what you want to start thinking about in terms of, who am I now and what makes sense to me moving forward. Number 3, this is probably my favorite step, right? Because you're actually getting your hands in the mud. And this is where you decide the character, right? Remember, I gave you the script before, but now we're deciding the character that we want to play moving forward. You understand? And once you decide, all right, this is how I want to move moving forward, you just build on it every day. Don't try to figure out A to Z. You understand? Because that'll bring, this mental bog down, mental static. And we want clarity. And where clarity will come from is us just thinking about the next best step, A to B, B to C, C to D. So if you're trying to have a career change, if you have new interests, right? Remember, I always talk about heart lit. If something makes you feel heart lit, whether it's poetry, whether it's helping people, whether it's drawing, whether it's music, dive into it, because that's your soul telling you, hey, it's something here for you, right? If you keep thinking about something, you're like, man, I need to give it a try. Go for it, because that's your soul saying, hey, it's something over here for you. You might want to tap in and check this out. I'm starting a new script. My old script is over. I've learned from it. Thank you, gratitude, right? But this is my new script. This is the new character I want to play. And now I'm going to build on it every day. I'm not going to think too far off. I'm going to just build on this new person. So as you build this new character and this new script and you're building on it every day, you'll start to notice the encouragement around you, meaning the new opportunities, new people, new situations, right? Because as a people, we have a pattern, and that pattern brings these type of opportunities, right? So what we often do is we get stuck in this pattern and it gets stuck with those same opportunities. So we don't even really get to the point to where we looking for something new, because we already kind of know what's going on because we have the same pattern. But once you change that pattern, that's going to change the opportunities. That's going to change what's coming into your life. That's going to start to change your reality. You understand? So, and again, just letting the people around you know, hey, I'm on this now. You understand? I know I was on this before. I know I was thinking this stuff before. I'm done with that. This is how I'm moving now. These are my new dreams. These are my new goals. This is my new aspirations, right? And the reason you want to do this is because the people around you are where those blessings and opportunities are going to come from. It's going to be, somebody close to you that know what you're about and what you're trying to achieve, and say, hey, I came across this event and I thought of you. And they're going to send you that event, right? Whereas before, that event wouldn't have came across your desk or your lap because you're not moving that way. Or for example, somebody might reach out and say, hey, I have this friend, they want a photographer for a wedding, right? Because you told them you're getting into photography and you're thinking about doing weddings, they thought of you. Opportunity came from them, through them, to you. You understand? So again, new pattern, new opportunities, right? And by you letting the people around you know, hey, this is what I'm on, you got to be bold enough to do that. You got to let people know, like, hey, I'm trying to achieve this. If you got people around you where if you say that, they'll laugh or, make you feel less than in any type of way, you need to get around new people. And you want people around you that's going to be, okay, well, shit, I know this person over here that do this. I know this over here. I can help you with this. Or let me know if you need assistance, right? Just let me know how I can help. There's going to be some lag time between what you're changing inside and reality, So as you're changing inside and you're developing this new vision and new way of life and just a new being, the outside reality is going to take some time to reflect that. It's going to be this bit of lag. It's like if you're driving a car 80 miles an hour and you try to turn. It's not just finna turn because you're doing 80. The momentum is pushing it this way, right? It's going to be, you get the skid and it's still going and you making that turn. So that's what reality is going to be like. It's going to be you making these internal changes. Reality is going to slowly start to shift and show you these changes. And just stay consistent, right? Stay focused. Remember, the clarity comes from you just taking the next best step. What makes sense to me moving forward, right? I have enjoyment in this. I'm feeling joy or heart-lit sensation coming from this avenue in life. Let me pursue that, right? Let me investigate. And that's all you're doing. You're just standing still, saying what makes sense to me now, and then investigating that. But being open to what comes, because it's like walking upstairs. You might not see the next stair, but you're taking the next step. And right when you're about to land, boom, it'll show up. And it's like doing that over and over. So you have to have this trust in the universe and in yourself that you're listening to your internal compass. As long as you're listening to your internal compass, there's no fucking way you can lose. Like, trust me, there's no way. Again, if you're one of those people who are, on this process of finding themselves and uncovering themselves, give this a try. Let me know what you think. Comment below. I definitely want to hear from you guys. And then I have a free Facebook group with like-minded individuals where we just build, right? We come across good info, good knowledge, and we just share it with each other and we just build off of it. So that's free as well. Hit the link below, and then I'll see you guys next time in the next video.